Andy.
Yeah, Guru.
Andy Dusty.
Yeah, Guru. Good morning. Welcome.
Thank you, senior.
Does that mean any lady called Lordina?
I know where you are going.
I don't know where I'm even going. Myself, I don't know where I'm going. But don't say when you release this song, if it would have been today.
Body is a Lordina, not the
Allah.
Wow, any problem?
National security go come after you. Either national security or how do you call NIB for or Ora? Ora will come after you.
But do you know? I know where you are going. Do you know she's coming from my hometown?
Oh really?
Yes, NKZ.
Oh really? I never knew.
Yes.
Wow, but does she know you?
Well, I doubt.
Have you met her before?
We've not had one-on-one conversation.
Right. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
I think I haven't met you since you became president.
Yeah. It's
SRC
true.
president.
It's
we only met before, I think just before the announcement.
Yeah. I remember.
Then okay,
so you were moving out of the country.
Yeah. I'd been. But we had been talking too. I remember we spoke. I think we spoke.
Yeah.
Once or twice while I was there. Yeah. But how does it feel becoming president?
Yeah. To me, it's a great step. It's been a long time coming. We've been here in the showbiz doing all these performances and also. So to me, venturing into the academic space was quite a challenge, and leading the entire student populace is also a good feeling because these were some of the things I was hoping to at least to embark on before finishing school. So I feel good about it.
I see. But what started this whole presidency, this whole idea of becoming president?
Well...
I don't know whether that ambition had always been there.
Yeah, it has. It was a feeling that I cannot just limit myself to just being a student, just being a performer, right? I also decided to take a certain a decision whereby I'll be venturing into the academic space and being able to make an impact. So I was looking at a space where I can impact in the entire jurisdiction. So basically, it wasn't just limited to myself. In the space of music, we impact in lives, not just performances. So now that I'm a student, I have to be able to at least think beyond that or think outside the box. So basically, what I did was to try to conceptualize the whole thing, either in the space of music while I was a student, or venturing into the so-called the academic space whereby you kind of leading the whole space in terms of the students' populace. So basically, it was just to make an impact before I leave. It was either being more consistent with music, which I know it won't work. Because even the very time of performances, you have IA and exams. So what would be the best thing to serve whereby majority of the students will benefit from? So I was looking at either vying for a position around my department or a departmental position. I was also looking at a certain space whereby I can impact. Then I realized limiting it to just some sector of the whole institution won't be the best. Let me go for the bigger picture, the bigger goal. That will spearhead the happenings of the entire student population. So I was like, okay, let me go for the SRC. So looking at the expectations, looking at what would help me project or vie for the position were also a difficult thing to look at. So you have to meet all those credentials before you've been able to get there. So basically, the goal is to serve, provide services, impacting humanity before I exit.
But looking at your exploits, I mean, even with music, a lot of people knowing that, the kind of music you do the kind of message you put out. not. I mean, quite a number of people may not even like you or your music, yet you needed their support.
Yeah.
What do you think accounted or brought about that bigger vote, or that brought you up to speed?
Yeah, to me, with music as a fraternity, it has always been a bit of something I normally don't like going to that space in terms of discussion a little, because coming out, I was projecting a certain content. I've been projecting content, and the dynamics in music will switch the conversation at the end of the day, the content you put out. Though putting out the commercial songs or the car no, if you are to detail it, you see, I was just talking about something else. It could be love, it could be showing some sort of appreciation to a partner. I don't think it's anything profanity in there. But I was still trying to maintain the content or the concept that brought me out, which is being deep in terms of music, going to a certain understanding. All right. We were projecting music to a certain group of people, and I realized, let me try open the commercial space with my music. That is where I started going into Odomedekano. Before that, I was releasing Muada Mukombeku. So it was, and it was hitting too deep, and I can't believe my life by attacking people all the time. So I decided to go in a space where everybody can understand. So with that, going into school or in terms of academics, I realize I can still find ways to impact. At the end of the day, what are we rendering? Services. And I have to serve, and I want to serve. That's why I went into this whole space in terms of where I want to be in the future.
Was it difficult getting the vote?
Very difficult.
Really?
Yes. What we hit in Legon is you projecting that your artistic lifestyle, the celebrity lifestyle, on the students. We normally, there is a bit of gap. Is either you are coming to perform, you don't come with that your superstardom lifestyle coming to class. So basically, a lot of people hate that. Anytime I'm entering class, I'll be wearing my nose mask and my hoodie. Don't even want to be seen, because with that you won't be able to focus. But still, people will still recognize you anytime you're in class. Some will be streaking you. It's a very uncomfortable position,
right.
But you have no choice.
I've been there before.
So you'll be in class and everybody will know that, is no guru sitting there. Look at him.
Serious student.
Look at that, his big head.
Right.
and especially when you are writing exams. And
that is if you know the fit.
Yeah, anytime you are trying to enter class, then usually they feel uncomfortable. In the beginning, I was feeling very uncomfortable. It was very difficult. It wasn't easy. See there, entering class, then everybody will be like, who is he? And some will also pretend like it's not you.
Do you answer questions?
Yeah, I do. I try.
Do you? You see, the worst of it all are the lecturers that will randomly call you. Yes, guru, like, sir. X and Y. But I be waiting. Hey.
And they will call you in some appropriate. You see, one thing about Legon is they won't force you to answer questions. No. You need to have a good rapport with the students so that they will at least be detailing the happenings of your class, whereby they will be lecturing you, helping you in going through it. But in terms of answering questions, though the lecturers won't force it, I was able to hide for almost like 3 years. Yes.
That no one knew you were on campus.
Especially the lecturers.
Okay.
Some of them didn't know I was their student. I was able to keep my nose mask and my hoodie on with all these unexpected situations. Yet I was able to sail through. I wasn't in friends with the TAs, the teaching assistants. No, I decided to go the hardest way.
So if you had issues, who would you go to?
I was able to identify some nerd, like academically
Some sharp
inclined.
brains.
Yes. I was able to discover them. So anytime I face some difficulties, I'm not catching up. You can come out.
Right.
And I have to do what I got to do to make sure I get good grades, because I don't want to finish and be
You go
attaining some pass or whatever.
Right.
So I was making sure I was keeping up my GPA intact, and that really contributed. Because before I realized I'm kind of about to exit, and what do I want to do? Have I been able to achieve or accomplish the goal? No. Now, what choice do I have? It's the SRC. Hey, then I have to go back, cross-check. Do I meet the criteria? Yes.
When you were voted into office, what was the first assignment?
Yes. The norm, the basic things you do is to making sure the level 100s who are coming in has been able to at least find their way through campus, and also being able to get the sort of information needed. All right. The mode of disseminating information is quite a challenge on campus. And with that, I was able to implement a new strategy with the help of my vice president and the entire executives. We're able to create some sort of mode, because we own the majority of the space in terms of publicity. We're able to champion that. And with the influence from the outside, I was able to do. So that was the first thing I was able to do. And it took a bit of a time to at least to be sworn into office. So after being sworn into the office, it was kind of a bit a challenge, because that was my first time being in the space of in terms of playing a leadership role in the space of institution. And it was very difficult. Till date, it took me a whole semester to know my ways about, to understand the nitty-gritties of everything. So, going about with the whole ideology, with the way it's been formulated throughout the years, you think it's easy. By the moment you get to the reality, then you realize that it's a different picture. The bureaucracy, some who were not for your ticket, some who were also in support. Then you start navigating your way. Especially, I wasn't. I think there was a bridge which was between my predecessor. There wasn't a proper way of leaving office. So there was a banter between the two. So instead of him being, I don't want to go there. I will be opening so many chapters and I won't be comfortable about
Baby keys.
Yes. He wasn't able to hand over the position. So
why didn't he want to leave?
Yes, he also had his interest. You know, in Legon, it's all about game of interest. So
I see.
So if the person's interest does not align with yours,
what's the benefit of becoming SRC president, or what are the benefits?
To me, it's not about the benefit you get on.
No. It's not about what you get. I'm only asking what's at stake.
Well,
I mean, to the extent that someone may have certain
we are talking about Premier University.
That's what I'm saying. But no. You see, you mentioned something that he had his interests.
Yes.
So for me, if I'm a host of,
I wouldn't say interest. It's alleged, right?
No, hold on. No, you said it, all right? For instance, I'm the host of the show. If they say a certain guru is taking over, if management says, "Hey, candidates, we realize that now you suck, or your performance is not proper," right? And so we think Guru does well, or he resonates properly with the listeners, and so Guru is taking over. And I say, "Oh no, I don't want to leave." Why? Because and he has some interest. What are the benefits? What are the interests? Something may be at stake.
Yeah, of course.
Does he make some money somewhere on the show? Is it because of fame? Is it because there are certain things that
to them, I think it comes with a lot of reasons. You see, it's a whole cabal. It's a whole yes, it's a whole caucus game we are playing there. If I'm not coming from your caucus, you would not expect to align with your interest. The interest is bringing out or being the final decision maker of the entire student populace, which is huge. That means you're looking at, you see, the happenings on campus is a clear representation at the national. So if you look at the Honorable Ablakwa, you look at the cabal he's coming from. Which fraternity is he coming from? You look at Honorable Kujeto, which fraternity is he coming from? So we all want to maintain the same cabal with our interest, which is producing majority of the SRC president. So I wasn't coming from his caucus. So basically, what do we expect?
So just like politics.
It is Legon that bet the politics you are seeing out there. Yes, Legon was there before Ghana. Yes. Yeah, we are the clear representation of the country. Looking at, if you track it down to the happenings on campus every year or every 4 years, you kind of realizing the same thing happening at the national. Because if you look at the whole political space, 90 or 80% of the representations are coming from Legon, especially Commonwealth.
but what has been your biggest challenge so far?
Trying to get them to understand the real life.
As in your ideology?
Yes.
Information.
Of course, trying to conceptualize your ideas is easy. Putting the dots together, the framework. Oh, we'll do this, we'll do that. Let's do it this way, we'll get that. Being pragmatic about it is where the problem is. There you realize there is a whole bureaucracy, there is a whole interest, and it's that is what is killing our political space.
But you're a president. Are you not supposed to steer the affairs?
You have to adapt a strategy. You need to be surrounded with strategies all the time.
Do you think you have enemies on campus?
To me, I don't have though, but maybe I am. Yeah, I don't know who is coming from University of Ghana, but they understand what I'm saying. It is pure politics, and it's quite diabolic. To me, this is my school, but I don't want to be projecting so much negatives. But they understand politics. In fact, I am studying political science. So they believe in certain ideologies. So they kind of practicing the ideas, the philosophers, right? If you look at the happenings in our space, you can at least navigate a certain character of an administration way, like the national. If you look at all the presidents who comes and go, you find some sort of ideologies. That is what we practice right from the beginning to the national. So we birth the kind of concept you are seeing out there. To me, it is one way, either good or bad, in which you must understand that we are playing political games. So you just have to find your ways to project your interests, make an impact. So it becomes a reference when somebody is coming from the entertainment fraternity. Because looking at me today, what would be the reference point if I'm to project or vie for a certain position after school? You need to possess it. So you have to get people that will make sure you are able to achieve the common goal, leaving a legacy. So
you're studying political science.
Mm-hmm.
What's the aim?
It's to work with UN.
Oh, really? No, it's not funny. No, for real. Is that what you're eyeing? Is that what you're looking for?
Yes, I want to work with UN. As always, I kind of appreciate the kind of impact Kofi Annan made. I am not looking at just limited to just a certain space, a certain jurisdiction in Ghana. I'm not looking at that. I'm looking at...
For a minute, I was thinking that you wanted to get into politics in Ghana, maybe become a leader of a political party,
basically,
or get into parliament, sort of.
Or they may go too much.
Why? Is that not what you're looking for? Maybe that's what you're looking for.
Entering Legon, it wasn't about politics. I had an admission to study IT. So it wasn't even political science. It was later that I switched to political science. Of course, I really want to work with the UN, which has always been my goal. But now, for where I stand, a lot will happen after school. And I'm open for any opportunity as well. I'm not limiting it to just being a student leader. No. I think I have what it takes to serve the entire populace. So I'm not going to limit it. You start talking about MP, the one sitting on that chair will start coming at you. So really, I'm not for that now. Now they let me study. And
But at the end of the day, if that's what you're looking for, why not?
Well, to me, in politics, you just have to keep your game. You just have to be more secretive about your ideologies. You see, saying it or whatever plans you have must be your weapon. All right? I want to vie into certain space. I really want to work with certain fraternities, certain organizations. That is where I'm looking at for now. But if you have the potential to project a common interest for your people, that is also good. There is nothing bad about it. That's why I said I am ready for every opportunity that comes my way.
That's nice. You have the University of Ghana week.
Yeah, SRC week
coming up.
Yes.
The SRC week.
Yes.
I recently had a call for something to come and play for a group on campus.
We have a lot.
I think there's one they called some Amapiano something.
Hey.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe.
Is there anything like some Amapiano night or something? I think it's part of the SRC week.
Yeah, well, that is not coming from the SRC.
Okay.
If it is SRC, it won't be Amapiano. It will be High Life Night.
Thank you.
I represent my people. I'm being patriotic about everything. What I'm trying to do is at least reach out to all stakeholders who are willing to work with the student body. We are the vulnerable space. We are the vulnerable ones. We don't have the money to do a lot of things. So we go out there in soliciting for support. So the SRC week is going to depict the real character, the real culture of a typical Ghanaian. That's what we're trying to do. So I can peruse through it if you give the chance. I don't mind. Because we have a seminar which is going to happen on the 20th. We're looking at
20th, what, April or May?
July.
Oh,
the
July.
SRC week is going to start on the 20th of July. So from now, anyone who is willing to come on board, we are willing. You're welcome. We're looking at the gospel.
If hold on a second to the activities. If you say to stakeholders or people who are willing to come on board as what and for what?
Yes, this is where we're looking at. There has been a bit of a bridge between the external body, which is the stakeholders, other stakeholders externally. Example is you. The example is multimedia. There's been a bit of a gap, a distance between the student body and then most of these corporations. I'm sure maybe some bad attitude by some student leaders at least did nullify the existence of these two parties. So what I'm trying to do is to break the gap, whereby we bring in all the brands, all the top brands, all the corporations to come in to have that feeling with the students, because they are yet to enter in the world. So if you are to be able to project all the happenings in the space of the real world in the school, you have a core people that would be championing your agenda or your interests. It could be a bank, right? Majority of the students don't have bank accounts. At least this is the chance to get to them, so you grow with them, because in the next 8 years they will be the cheddars you are seeing out there. So I am trying to bring the two parties on board, and also every brand as well. So we're looking at the Gospel Rock Show, the normal. Yes, we need to be more spiritual. So that is what we're doing.
Highly spiritual.
Okay, well, you are welcome.
Yeah.
So we're trying to bring all our gospel musicians to University of Ghana, and we're looking at a seminar, Life After School. We need somebody like you to come and inspire, speak on your challenges, things you've been through, how you're able to navigate your way to the top. And we're looking at a tech fair. Well, the world is now an IT space, AI. So all the tech companies, this is the opportunity to at least to get the students to understand what you have out there, sort of an exhibition. And we have inter-hall games where I'm a bit disappointing footballer. I wanted to play football.
What happened to your football career?
But I'll go back to it. If I look at Abeku Kwansens and Samuel Nkums, I still have hope. I can still do something.
Those were your playmates?
Yes. Back in the days in, is it Apam Secondary School? In fact, I'm a yard here, seeing home. And we're looking at, with the inter-hall games, like the Nestle Garners and all the products who are that can correlate with that energy. I think with the line of exercises can work out with it. And then we're looking at games night, some of us, I'm not coming from the PS2, PS whatever. So, but I'm sure there are other people who are into that game. So I'm creating that event for them. And also Heroes Night, we're looking at celebrating our legends. We're looking at the High Life Night, where we'll be having a typical live band. We're hoping to have the likes of Daddy Lumba, the Amachidi Days, and the controversies. You see, there is a bit of a gap that the students are not getting.
They're not connected.
That is where the problem is. You see, it's not all about we always going in the area of being paid before we come in. All right. But if you're to have some of these kids to know your catalog, what you have, what you've done, it will serve as a good
Wait, how
thing
do you
for
get
us.
them there? In this case, wouldn't it require some good money or some big money?
Yes.
I'm asking because I've had several invitations. Again, I've been taxed by some friends. Oh, Charlie, can you please connect us to this artist? We are doing something whole weekend we need. And these artists are charging
huge sum of
yes.
money, and they deserve it. They have, but
how do you get the money to pay them? Yet they get them. They manage to get them on campus. We had seen University of Ghana. Were we not here when Stonebwoy was there performing? Shatta had been there, I think, prior to Stonebwoy going. We had seen R2Bs. I mean, there are a lot of... You've been there. I mean, Yo. Not long ago, I was on the same stage with you at Legon. And you came and you shut it down.
Yeah,
as usual.
The perception out there when you're outside the school.
It's what you almost how are you going to pay them?
And we used to complain about the money they paid us. That is too small.
Was it?
Yes, because you are not expecting students to pay you like 200,000 or 300,000 from their SRC account. They don't have it. If I'm to take you through it, you understand the frustration the students goes through. The reason is they don't have what it takes to have you coming on board, but they would love to have that experience. Some of these shows we play just because we've got a huge fan base there, and we really want to make sure we serve them right with our content. But like I said, if you're looking at student body and you're looking at money, you will not get it. No. It is, like I said, they are the vulnerable ones. Yes.
On campus to come and perform in one night.
It is possible. That would be a huge thing.
It is possible, eh?
Why are you being political?
I'm not. No, I mean, it is possible. Listeners, in case you just tuned in, Guru, SRC president, Guru is my special guest this morning.
Let's move forward.
Yeah, and moving forward, Guru is saying it is possible
to have all of them.
Yes, indeed, it is possible. Please continue.
Mr. Agla, tell your man something.
Oh,
we done with that side.
A Guru knows his spot.
Oh.
And I said,
and we're looking at the food festival, which is going to run the whole of the week from Monday to the Sunday. We're going to bring the mokola you see out there in Legon. We're bringing it live. We're making sure this concept is in a form of a sales event that's been happening throughout the years. So we have products or brands coming in at a certain subsidy because we want to make sure we, the students, are being able to afford some of this product. It's going to run for the whole of the week. And also a food festival. Yes, it's also going to run the whole of the week. And we're looking at Legon Strongest. You can adapt it wherever. Now you study gym self.
I beg you.
And we have Miss University of Ghana also happening at the same time. It's been a long time that we had such an event on campus. So Miss University of Ghana is also coming up, which I want all students to get involved. And we want to, Legon comes with some sort of a standard. Sort of expectations by the student. And
all of these are tailored towards
SRC week.
Yes, in July.
Yeah, 20th July.
So it starts on 20th July.
Yes, and also we have a car wash event, and we have the grand finale, which is the entertainment night, the artist performance. And with that, before I exit, I want to release an album.
This is your final year?
Yes. My final semester.
Oh, wow.
Yes, for 4 years in school.
And you're releasing an album?
Yes. Yes, I want to come out with an album before I exit. Yeah, because I think we've been through all this space, we've done all that.
When was the last time you released an album?
Hey, it's been 6-7 years.
Okay, when was the last time you released a song?
That was last year.
How do you combine studies and music? Isn't it difficult?
Very, very difficult. I've been able to come out with some few songs which did so well. Currently, Enyangwangwa is even topping charts.
Enyangwangwa.
Yes.
When you released it, were you in school?
Yes.
And then you did Umame Bako.
Papa Bebre. That was
another
big shout
smash
to this guy. What's his name? I can't even recall. And that one also went wild. And it's been
Who created that term?
I don't know. What's his name? But
you heard it somewhere.
Yes.
And you picked it up.
Yes, like we always do. We normally capitalize on the happenings on the street, the rhythms, the sounds we're hearing, the words. Then we put it into music. That's what we do. And it was able to meet their expectations. But with the main content came out from somebody. With his name is DJ something. I think maybe somebody can help me with that.
Manuel?
Senior, okay. What be your name? Hey, Manuel, that was my opponent.
You there was a song you put out. It was a sample of Safo Jenny's Niabwe.
Yeah.
And
Nkoyo.
and you titled it Nkoye.
Yeah.
Supposedly a backlash to the
No, don't
excuse
go.
Excuse me. Please.
Yeah, that song was being a bit political.
please. I mean, when you released the song, it was too apparent that it was a whiplash to the government. You understand? I mean, where you talked about there were too many things you talked about in the song. Nepotism. You spoke about the kakistocracy. I mean, there are too many things you said in the song that a lot of people felt like, okay, Guru is at it again. And now you sit here and say it had nothing to do with the government?
Yeah, because mostly when we come out with songs, you see, we bring out a song based on a particular concept. But you trying to create a concept in a certain concept. You see, the whole concept was to draw at a relationship, right?
Guru.
And I wasn't emphasizing on the political space.
Yeah.
You see?
They were your people. I don't want.
They were not my people. You see,
Guru. As Lewe was a gulu.
Andy, where you are taking me to?
But who didn't know this?
Now,
shall we play Nkoye? Do we have it?
Oh, you don't have it.
Why is Guru running away from? Kwame, come and sit down, lah. Don't we have? Oh, Nkoye. We must have Nkoye.
No, you don't have it. Thank you.
But why?
Let's move on.
Guru, are you of all people? You are running away from a song you have produced.
Yeah.
Shall I also cry Uninyum? Uninyum. You know their song? Yes, sir.
No, you don't have it. Hey, senior. Check. And there is.
And you know, yeah, by here. No, because that song, Guru really poured his heart out.
Senior.
Nkoye.
You never find anything.
Me, I'll go find
you
out.
don't find anything out there. Now, even for some time now, I want to sieve all my songs. I have to look at some of the songs which are more political.
But you have a new song out.
Yes, Strange Land, and also with one of our satellite campuses also embarking on a donation, trying to support
satellite
the community. There is this policy they just introduced, which is about donation. I will be glad if they can just come and push to.
Can I have just one of them? Yes. The guy in tie, come. They look like some nerd. Look at the way he's tucked in his.
Yeah. I'm sure he's a science student, right?
Yes. Are you? Sit down.
Your doctors, your incoming doctors.
Have you participated in any school quiz debate?
Yes.
What's your name?
Anamfia Obechecho.
Anamfia
Obechecho.
Did you participate in NSMQ?
No, please.
Why? Okay, find X. Why is
these are the senses and cool. It's always been on top of their games.
Okay, Anamfio Churchill, please tell us about the satellite program.
Okay, so my name is Albert Anamfio Churchill. I'm the UGMSA Welfare Chairperson, and every year the University of Ghana Medical Students Association dedicates a week to raising awareness about crucial issues that have plagued the health sector. And in previous years, we've raised awareness about kidney disease, sexually transmitted diseases, mental health, among others. And as part of the celebration, we donate to the unit responsible in Kolibu, and also we hold numerous health screenings. And We have some few activities for students to distress as well. Yes. So this year we are tackling child and maternal health.
Oh, nice.
Yes, and we are moving with the theme Sammem, which is German for healthy mom.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, when is it kicking off?
So it's kicking off 27th April to 4th May. Yes, and we are tackling child and maternal health because we believe every child deserves a right start alive and every mother deserves a safe pregnancy. And according to the Ghana Health Service, per every 100,000 live births, we report a maternal mortality of 308, which is very appalling. So we seek to address this canker, and we are calling on all corporate bodies who would be interested in supporting us to reach out to us on our social media pages at UGMSA. And we have a Momo number as well. And
But I think it would be appropriate if you also go to them, because it's not just about calling them on the on radio.
Yes.
Because you may not get all of them listening. That's number
Yes.
one. Number two, some don't even care. And then some don't care.
Yes, you have a point.
yes,
Do you understand? The third one is the ones that even care do not also have the funds, or may not even have the funds, because it's getting into the middle of the year and they may have exceeded, or they already have their plan. So I don't know what you may have done before rolling. I don't know your rollout plan. Is that not how you said?
so we've reached out to a number of companies.
Good.
And we are looking forward to reaching out to more. And we are calling on corporate bodies who align with this to, reach
I
out
think you need
to
to
us.
do a lot of legwork. You have to walk to them.
Yes,
Since you have your SRC president, I mean, a famous one at that, a popular figure. I mean, he can use his office to. Sorry, no. You can use your office to get all of these.
Yeah.
And you have a lot of corporate institutions that are headed by ladies, and the ladies love you too. So, yeah, I'm sure some of them you've even had relationships with can also help. Now let's look at your. Which one is why are they lie? No, this one.
Yeah. Thanks for coming. Big shout.
So the information we get is that DJ Awule, Umame Bako Papa Bebre.
Yes.
DJ Awule.
Oh, my man. Link up.
So you didn't credit him. You just put out the song.
Even the video he was in, I was
Yeah.
able to feature him, give him all the necessary support.
Right.
That's
Listeners,
all we can do.
I'm reading your comments right here on Hits 103.9. Blushing. Oh, Gulu. Gulu.
You now switch the thing go politics way, you know.
No.
Now by now we have a new government too.
That's not what I'm saying. I mean, when?
No, that's not what just
When did you release the song?
January.
January
Yes.
2023 or 4.
No, 2025.
We have receipts.
It's an old song.
Hey, you released this in 2025. Oh, nice. So you are bashing the current government. Wow.
Don't bring matter.
Really? You go to spoil the matter, cry. You are just muddying the waters. You are muddying the waters.
We never made mention of any government name. Or
So say, oh, man, and you released this song in
this is a sweet joint. We wanted to just express our emotions.
Did you make enough money from this? No, because back in the day, I'm sure the people.
No.
You didn't stream enough.
No.
Why?
When I started school, everything that comes our way is kind of not business oriented. It's just to satisfy the numbers that you are still there.
So, what, this song was not on DSP platforms?
I don't know. I can't speak.
You released this in 2022.
Yeah, 2022.
Hey.
We are receipts,
Researchers are here.
Guru, Charlie, we are some serious-minded individuals up in here, man.
You let us know.
In 2022, you released this.
Yeah.
And this was on DSPs, and people were streaming it. Again, it was someone's song, and you picked it.
Yeah. No, we had a mutual understanding before releasing it.
Oh, really?
Yes. we engaged him before. Yes, if I don't just come out with a content or sample a song. Before I do it, I try making sure the right owners are being engaged.
Oh, but you did it to me. You took my song. You didn't tell me. I remember approaching you,
want us
asking
to
you.
go there?
Oh, I mean, I've said this here before. You used my song for Al Qaeda.
When you were able to
used my beat.
reconstruct.
I didn't reconstruct anything.
You know what they did? You know what they
No,
did to me?
Al Qaeda.
Which one?
Because I approached him. Do you know what he told me? He said, "Well, you can go to court."
Oh, that's a lie.
That was what he told me.
No.
And it was
Let's go back
right.
to
No,
it.
it was right. I mean, yeah, for you to tell me that, go to court. It would have been better for me to go to court, not to approach you. But back in the day, we
I
didn't
don't
have
remember
any
we
labels.
having that encounter.
Oh, we had.
we never encountered.
I approached you that Guru, but you used my beat for Al Qaeda, and he said, Brian, huh?
I say Al Qaeda.
I
You used to
met-
grab.
no, no,
You
no.
use my beat for Al Qaeda. No, I'm saying the beat.
It's the same beats. The same beats.
I like the question.
The same
It
beats.
was produced by Laxi.
Laxio.
And there was a certain guy who owned the whole production. Who was the owner of
His
the whole
name
production.
was oh my God, bring your name. Shoot.
Hey.
Okay, it's all right. Go ahead.
And before releasing the song, I met him. I told him about it. So, bro, I heard one of your beats, this particular beat, and I would like to do a song with it. He was like, "Oh, don't worry, go ahead, Charlie."
Hey, I asked him, he said he never met you.
That's
And
a
he
lie.
said, no. And he said, Andy, I thought he
You
felt like
know the
I
best
had
way to
given
go
you-
about this?
What?
You know, where we are coming from, Schnapp Ninkusia too.
Sam, hey! Move on, me, bro. Hey! Man, you know where you want.
The guy was approached before the song came out.
Because the guy even thought that I had given you the permission.
Then he lied. He lied to you.
No, the guy felt like I rather gave Guru because he knows that you are very close to me. So he called me and he asked me, brah, your boy. I said, yeah, I've heard it. And I've even met him. Now, do you know what he said? He said, I can go to court, but I'm sure he said it joking.
No, that boy lied to you. We met before releasing the song. I met him. You know, those days we were just when you did a street talk, your energy be different. Where you be like, do I say energy? You were keeping up. You meet somebody, if you want to take something, bro, I want to use it. Can I do it? If there are some rules and regulations, they will be like, pay me this amount. But none of it came out. It was like, I can go ahead and use it. So I don't know in which context that I have to engage other stakeholder before using it. If you meet me for here right now, you want to use La Paz, I'll tell you yes or no. We good to go. Is it?
But sir, and even if you say yes, you still have to go and meet Borje as well because he's also part of the writers. I mean, whatever it is, as a producer.
It is when on which context the person is coming from. I am looking at the owner of the song. And if he's to say yes, go ahead. I don't need to meet Laxio before.
Maybe
Sure.
they
have
given
Yeah, Guru.
Yes. Because
No
for
one
all
can
you know,
use La Paz
the guy
Toyota
paid
freely.
for the whole production.
But there were certain things
Yes,
involved.
it is,
I mean, back in the day, we didn't have all of these ideas.
Introductions.
Yeah, no.
What's the name? What was the new
Copyright.
Yes, copyright regulations. It has changed. A lot has changed.
But back in the day, we had no idea. We didn't have any.
The reason why I couldn't come out with
there
an
wasn't
album with
anything.
what's his name? This guy who had issues with Sarkodie. J something J.
Ball J.
J So.
Oh, sorry, J. So.
I recorded the whole album.
Jeso had an issue with Sack.
The Ball J or J.
Even American Crawford said
Because this is new.
that album, that Mache album, we all heard it. It was in the news. So I also recorded with him. So during the time I wanted to come out with an album, and he started giving me some other rules, a new introduction of copyright policies, and we were not for that. I'm like, yo, bro.
You found out the meaning of me.
Also, I just recorded my album, paid for it. What is this about?
No.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
because Jay knew about those stuff. I remember back in the day.
He was very.
At the point, he was telling me about those stuff. I'm like, wow.
The percentage.
Yes, he was very futuristic about a lot of things, and I respect him for that.
Right, listeners, keep the messages coming. Guru is my special guest. Now, you are telling me about the Strange Land. Let's end it with the Strange Land.
Yes, Strange Land. I have I have Kojo Shaft on it, and then I have my young chap who is very good. I think if you're to play, I'll be able to recall a lot of things about the particular song. It was produced by Tipsy, and the big shouts to him. Yao Beck did the whole singing.
Yao Beck.
And
Yao Beck?
Yes.
Wow,
sounded
where
so
is he?
well. He's around.
Okay, let me stop talking about him.
Why?
Because
He's been out of the space for
oh
a
no,
while.
that's not it. I mean, if you've been oblivion, I mean that's one that it belongs to you. I don't have an issue with. What did we? There was something we were discussing. I forgot. No, was it? Okay, so one story. Then the guy, he made some statement. For me, it was out of place.
Okay.
Because I'm very cool with Yalberg. I loved him. I remember he was Kewa's boy.
Yeah.
So I'll go.
Charlie.
I'll go there. I remember when the issue came, I was very instrumental trying to reconcile them. I had been there. Kewa would call me back in the day. We'd go see them record. These were young, vibrant young men and super talented. So I liked him. So when he made that post, he tweeted something about me and
Yao Beck.
I saw it. I was like, is this my own? Yeah, I think Flying My Boy saw it. It's a
forgive him,
Brandy.
forgive him.
Have you seen this? I'm like, my very own.
Yeah,
Okay.
very young.
I need no.
But I apologize
So he's on this Strange Land song.
if he's come out with anything negative to you.
He's on this Strange Land
Yeah.
song. I'm asking,
Yes, he's on it.
which of the verses? I want to know where to end the song. Oh, Guru, no. Oh, where? Does it start?
At the ending.
At the ending, no, fine.
Thank you.
But we like Yao Beck, so we would want to listen to
Oh,
it.
of course, we will listen to it. So let's listen.
Before Machawati.
Let's
No, he's
listen.
my younger brother, so I apologize.
All of us.
If he's come out with
I mean,
anything negative.
if he's your younger brother, so is he.
Ofanche no
To
mami.
me, he's my younger brother
Yeah.
too. But
Yeah, they are simple.
No, Andy, did you say he's your younger brother? You could
Yeah.
ask for your grandson or something?
Them say mo, me kwa.
I don't want the ending. I don't want to hear his verse at the ending. Yeah.
The ending.
That's a nice song. That's a nice song.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
That was my inspiration to this whole election. When I was going through the hard times, this where I was able to come out with the whole the challenge into this particular song. I came out with this whole idea because of the happenings of the SRC election, the frustration, being disqualified and all that. So I needed somewhere to pour everything at, and I was able to do that with this song.
Before Kwame and them come in, Kumasi Boy says there is one question I would always want to ask Guru. What did he see in Lewin before featuring him in a song?
Kwajon Cancer has always been an inspiration to a lot of people. Discovering him in the space of music was something that I've always wanted to do. After a while, I realized I needed to bring somebody from the acting space into music, though it was quite a bit difficult since he's not coming from a singing background or a rap background. It was very difficult, even at the times we were recording. We went through hell, and it is only Pee Wee's who can.
Opiwizo recorded him
Yes,
for the first time. Okay.
that was-
Is it safe to say that you launched his music career?
Well, it's up to him to say, because I don't know, maybe either he was doing it, but my experience,
He had never been in a
even
studio.
how to hold mic was a problem. He didn't know how to even speak into a microphone, right? It was even difficult where you can place a microphone here
And he's singing on the side.
Yes.
Okay.
and it was very difficult. But now here we are.
Wow. Olasti said, please tell Guru we not get any Easter banger for him yet too. Or he says school is keeping him busy. I have a soundbite for him below. He should do something with it for us, the hardcore. Okay, let me try. I hope this is no profane.
from some of these things. It's
Okay.
easy for me.
All right, Kwame.
Andy,
Time
I
to go. So
I like where Guru is going with his career and everything. I like people who like challenges, and he mentioned that how to challenge yourself and then get better as a person. And looking at how he's taking up education and what he's doing in education, and how he's even gotten into student leadership apart from his music career, and he's still trying to stay relevant in the music industry. I think he's doing well for himself, and I wish him well. With the music side, I would wish he doesn't rest so much. I know he wouldn't leave the scene totally, even though he's pursuing education, but I also wish that he pushes in the energy, the promotional things, and everything to keep afloat, even as you pursue education, because people still love you and they would love to hear you do more for them as a musician. We wish you all the best.
Thank you.
thank you very much, Adam.
Yeah, thank you.
Hey, you sound very sexy. What's up?
I'm not touch upon.
Sister Fia is listening.
I mean, it's really been an interesting journey. I mean, for Guru coming out to contest as SRC president, was surprising for people. I mean, that's one of the things. You keep your plans to your chest, and you spring a surprise on everyone, and that's what happened. And I'm really happy that that dream came to pass, regardless of the challenges you faced earlier. And it's like now some of the artists are taking more delight in that. Recently, over the weekend, D-Crime
Yeah. I was there to support him as
was
well.
elected SRC president for Methodist University. I mean, you went there to support him.
I was there. He came to support Maya as well.
Mm.
So it was reciprocating the same energy.
And being there, supporting him and winning. I mean, looking back
Yeah.
to yours, how was it feeling like? I mean, artists taking up leadership position.
Yes, it reminded me of a lot of things. Initially, his opponent was also using the same slogan. Mort. Less talk, more action, less talk. My opponent also had the same slogan.
Yeah.
So I saw the reflection of mine as a reference. And,
Now, did you see that he was going to lose because the opponent used it? He lost.
Yeah, the guy's energy wasn't about that. He was willing to win. So there was sort of some energy that he injected, and it was quite a challenge. And being there, I saw the whole frustrations around my brother because he's come a long way, and he's got good intent for the school. So that was where I was looking at.
Yeah.
We trying to nullify this perception that entertainers cannot lead, right? That ideology before take them out. The reason is we possess this. Why that you think say a lawyer can lead, but Kojo Entry cannot? Why?
Creative.
He is also mentoring the same numbers, human beings. So this is where we're trying to create that idea that we can be a better option when it comes to leadership. So supporting him was one major thing I wanted to do, and we will keep supporting ourselves till we get a musician repping the whole country.
Yeah.
Yes, we have to do it. And what does it take to be? Is it not all about knowing the nitty-gritties of the political space, and also moving well, knowing what the society wants, and where we can also project common interest of the common Ghanaian?
Yeah.
That's where I am looking at. So
Congrats. I wish you all the best in your upcoming events, the SRC events.
Thank you so much. We would like to have you on board. Senior, we need everybody. The expectations be very high.
You have a message from one of Anidot's girlfriends.
Andy, Omiya Dodo was saying.
She's called Efia Papebi.
Oh, that's the main chick. Why a person go for problem, bring me one of. Baby won't be very excited hearing this.
But also, mommy, my own to say me catch and say also feeling no.
What?
So Philly Guru.
Now say you know when the last time you
Blacklist.
Andy, and him them patch you. Mr. Rock, why? Now they chair my mom in your mommy. Andy Nancy, they were buffooning.
Uncancel feeling, no feeling, uncancel.
Oh, they feel no phantom chance.
Unfeel him. Unfeel Guru. If you have baby, unfeel him. And if you feel him, unfeel him. But it's a nice song. Very, very nice. Is it out?
Yeah, it's out. I'm here to shoot the video for
Okay.
it. It's very inspirational.
I think Abek did very well with the
Yes.
with
Very.
the chorus.
Very.
Yeah.
Yes, I feel home.
Oh, but me, as I said, Dad always maintained he's talented. you
Let's
know.
try.
But talent is different from being foolish.
Yes.
I mean,
Oh
no, I mean,
a 2-point line.
no, but you know me. You understand what I'm saying? Oh, no. I don't have any issue with him. But just as I said, I mean, there's a difference between being up there and being under.
I see where you are
understand?
coming from.
Yeah.
You're expecting him to exhibit
Or
that
do
kind
better.
of,
Thank you. So-
the ethics of the game. He needs to learn. He will. He will catch up. We're still mentoring.
Let's hope. Listeners, we please let's add it to the playlist. So-
Yeah, hule. Anyway, I have some few
Nipanya.
people.
Nipanya. Let me read this quickly. Ablik Manana Lace says.
I'm somebody that told you.
One of my
Yo!
School one pen.
But who know the few?
I the post that almost that time.
No, but who know the few Nana Lace?
University of Ghana.
That's it.
Moye mi nana.
We call it Nana. Open no Nana. Na me kwaji na.
Cyclodelic. And
Symphophilisis.
Oh, but a fiddle. And tickle.
We hagla the producer mo.
He says, shout out legendary Dusty, Guru and all your wonderful pandas. Get busy. Sure. Francis Frameless says, please, good morning. I need your help. I want you to do advert for me. Okay, I'll do it. Thank you. Papa Oswabwama says, Guru really contributed to the Ghana music industry. But to ask, we heard he was chilling with some friends in his office, jamming on his track. Please, how true is that?
I need to clarify that. It wasn't my office. It was just a big no. It's after the Akwaba night. We faced some challenges. So after being able to execute it, it came out with a whole joy for the entire administration. So basically, it wasn't even my office.
Right.
And I know people were writing something contradicting the whole content. That was wrong.
Right. In our catching test, said Guru's in the wrong party. Papa also says, Brandy, I want to be his fashion designer. Seriously. But are you with any party?
No. Hey, Train, what's it then? Which party are you talking about?
He didn't mention.
Political party.
No, I didn't tell the party.
Oh, no. Excuse me. The question is, are you with any party? Guru, please. The mic, it's a standing mic. Leave it. Thank you. Just as Lil Wayne didn't know how to use the mic, you also don't know how to use the mic.
No, I'm fixing it for you.
Thank you very much. It's already fixed.
Yeah.
To the question.
Andy, I'm a student leader.
What has that got to do with
It
your...
will be unfair.
Why would it be unfair?
To declare.
To speak on such matters.
Do the students vote for the SRC presidency?
Yes.
Okay. Did you vote?
Yes, you can vote.
No, did you vote?
Yes, I did.
In the December 7 elections, did you vote?
Andy.
Question is, did you vote?
Yes.
Thank you. So you belong to a certain party.
Andy, yeah.
Oh, are they?
Andy.
No. You voted, right?
Yes, I did belong to a party.
Yes. And which is?
Yeah, it will be unfair to project that to the entire student populace. It will be unfair.
Okay, yes. Yes.
for now.
But if
Papa,
Now
if
it
you
is
know,
about the students.
if you know, you know.
Why you started asking me this thing? You know where now they stand. You still they ask me.
Oh, good. Don't go there. No, you pass.
Over here, summer. Even things that they want me then do give my students.
Then go do
who said so?
We will project. We go see say it go happen. But you why? No be Ghana we day.
You know say.
SIC there. You be president. Oh, Charlie, you know be small person. If they come, they forgive you motorcade self. And I want Abba. No, they forgive you motorcade. Presido.
I need make another fit talk.
Papa also says he wants to be your designer. Guys, you don't listen, Guru. He says he wants to be your fashion designer. It's the Inside Prince Orison Fashion House.
Oh yeah, you're welcome. If you have a good taste, why not?
Celebrity Pastor says, Brian, the Guru is a mature guy now. He's ready for the world.
Hey, just the first I wasn't.
But of course, you mature. So it's fine. Every creative should educate themselves so that politicians won't take us for granted. Kudos to Guru. Michael Soso said, is it Trozo? Brad Design said, Guru is still looking young. Aqua Noah says, so what is the secret to being relevant since he came into the industry? Wayla makes us, Andy, please, what's the name and title of the original song Guru remixed? No?
Hey.
It's called Niaboe. Niaboe is in Zima.
Yeah.
Kosika Kapo said, Guru, we far from home. Oh.
Very far.
Kennedy Darkwache says, and what is wrong if he belongs to the MPP? But did you mention the party?
No, he didn't mention.
No, we never did.
Right.
And let's clarify something. You see, people are finding some kind of there is a misfeeling, and I don't want to generate that with this position. And yeah, mommy.
That energy.
Yeah.
Aqua Noah says, Guru, energy. Your dress self they show your party.
Oh,
yeah. Which color is this?
I wonder, sir.
I'm God, you why? Color Ben show me.
Color me huni ye. Say pinko. Me color blind.
But since you are here,
please,
don't go yet because we have very few minutes to go. Let me take some few commercials. When we come back, Amare really made us proud yesterday.
Yeah, I saw
at
it.
The at Coachella in what was it held? India, in California, huh? And she really made us proud yesterday. I mean, it was all about Ghana. She kept mentioning Ghana. That's where I'm from, and I'm so proud, and I love my country.
Sorry.
And yo, I'm a Ray, man. That was amazing. I loved it. Guru.
Senior.
Guru.
Questions are also asked about Guru and the Ghana Music Awards. Guru.
Yeah. Oh,
when we
people.
come back, there to you.
My people.
Let us let us come back and finalize it. We will say what band no waba.
Oh, Charlie.
We'll be right back, listeners.
Rediscover the taste of Ghana.